we first meet our hero, Virgil First Rays, we find him passed out in a roadside ditch. He is a shy and good-hearted man who's been beaten numb by a series of blows. The loss of his father due to alcohol and hypothermia, the boyhood shattering of his leg, and most devastating of all, the tragic death of his older brother, Mose. As Virgil puts it, his losses have made him as distant from himself as a hawk from the moon. He is a dead man walking, frozen to the world. Our film tracks his struggle to thaw the ice in his veins and return to life.
All his life, Virgil has been branded a half-breed, half white, half native. As he puts it, I'm a stranger to both worlds, and both have beaten me. We've all felt this way before, like we don't perfectly fit in, like we're caught between worlds. Because Welch so precisely captures the existence of an exile, we believe this film can cross over to a mass audience in the same way as other recent films about minorities. Regardless of ethnicity, films about fringe dwellers searching for their place in the world, from Midnight Cowboy to Winter's Bone, generate universal appeal.
Winter in the Blood, James Welch's first novel, published in 1974 to great critical acclaim, has remained in print for 35 years, has been translated into 8 languages, and is taught in universities and high schools worldwide. A cornerstone of the Native American Renaissance, this novel was the first to take an unflinching, darkly humorous look at Indian life here and now. Welch's total book sales exceed 500,000, and his influence continues to grow. As Jim, who is a close friend and mentor to my brother Andrew and I, put it, we have been storytellers for a long time, and our stories will be heard for years to come.
Our film is a contemporary Western. It will feature cattle ranches, roundups, runaway horses, loaded rifles, whiskey bottles, bronc riders, and honky-tonk brawls. But this Western has a twist. Our cowboys are Native American. Growing up, Jim Welch loved Westerns and identified with the cowboys because, as he put it, they always won. Winter in the Blood brilliantly inverts the equation. Like other recent modern Westerns, Brokeback Mountain, There Will Be Blood, and No Country for Old Men, this film will hook audiences with its bold, revisionist take on a classic genre.
The brutally beautiful northern high plains will be a primary character in this film. From the winding Milk River Valley to the cliffs of the Little Rockies, this landscape defines widescreen. Vast, formidable, peaceful, we have a strong working relationship with the Fort Belknap Tribal Council, giving us access to majestic and deeply spiritual places with ancient visual power. This film will showcase native animals, grasslands, and badlands, a mighty stretch of country.
Winter in the Blood has a substantial built-in audience, the global population of indigenous peoples. The novel is beloved cross-culturally throughout the West, Canada, and Europe, and is taught in Native American studies and American literature programs worldwide. Our aim is to tap into this surprisingly large and generally ignored baseline audience. It will be a must-see film for the roughly 4.5 million people in North America who identify as First Nations. Marketed properly, the film could make its production cost back from this niche domestic audience alone. And as films such as Whale Rider, Once Were Warriors, and Smoke Signals have shown, Indigenous stories have consistently proven to have a massive international appeal.
Much of this film takes place outside, in high lonesome, magic hour, natural light. This wide horizon tells you everything you need to know. It also tells lies that would make a weasel think twice. Winter winds strip Virgil to the bone, but a warm summer rain washes him clean. A River Runs Through It was a film about the dance of light on water. Our film is about the cut of a coming storm's light against winter wheat.
Our film opens with Virgil's discovery that his wife Agnes has left him. Even worse, she's taken his rifle and his electric razor. His search for her commences a retelling of the universal myth of journey and return. All of the classic elements are in place. A desire for the return of love, a trickster adversary, animal allies, bewitching sirens, paternal betrayal, and a nearly impossible goal. Virgil is trapped in a dysfunctional rut. Only by undertaking this epic journey can he finally find the person he truly seeks, himself.
The story presents a modern-day version of the classic Native American Vision Quest, a 4-day journey of isolation out of which Virgil is destined to discover his name, his spiritual power, his blood. The deeper lesson for him is about how to become a true member of his community. For him, and for the audience, the real meaning of full-blooded is fully alive.
At its core, Winter in the Blood is a film about family, about young Virgil and his beloved big brother Mose. Our film is about what happens to us when we lose our blood. It's about how we can move beyond grief by letting those we've lost live again in our heart. As twin brothers who grew up isolated in rural Montana, lost a father during childhood, and survived a culture of boozy juke joints and icy highways, we have strong empathy for Virgil's plight.
From a jack to a king, from loneliness to a wedding ring, I played an ace and
For this film to resonate on the deepest level, it's essential for us to capture a believable reality, one that stays true to this truest of novels. The best way to do this is to cast the right actors. We have already auditioned over 500 Native American prospects. We will surround these fresh, hauntingly real faces with a core of brilliant professional actors.
We are thrilled to have Cheske Spencer attached to play our hero. Cheske is dead-on perfect for the role, a marvelously skilled actor with tremendous breakthrough potential, who, having grown up at the Fort Peck and Nez Perce reservations, knows Virgil inside and out. Cheske also connects us to an enormous audience via his recurring leading role as Sam, the alpha werewolf in the Twilight franchise. Same with Julia Jones, our Agnes, known worldwide as Leah Clearwater, Twilight's lone female werewolf. We look forward to introducing millions of smitten teen twihards to James Welch's work.
Cheske and Julia will be surrounded with a stellar ensemble, including Emmy-nominated David Morse from Treme, The Green Mile, and The Slaughter Rule, 3 times Indie Spirit Award-nominated Gary Farmer from Dead Man, Smoke Signals, Dana Wheeler-Nicholson from Fletch, Tombstone, Friday Night Lights, and introducing local Blackfeet actress Lily Gladstone as the heartbroken Marlene.
We have assembled an amazing team of filmmakers who collectively have worked on over 400 feature films, including as associate producers 2 prominent Native American artists, Heather Ray, producer of Frozen River and The Dry Land, and recent Penn Faulkner Award and National Book Award winner Sherman Alexie. We've also attached several A-list key collaborators, including the creative core of our first film, The Slaughter Rule, editor Brent White, Talladega Nights, Knocked Up, Funny People, and cinematographer Eric Edwards, who shot My Own Private Idaho, To Die For, The Breakup, and over 20 other feature films. Collaborators of this caliber would be impressive for a budget 10 times larger than ours.
Our film will inhabit 2 unique landscapes. Now, Virgil's quest for love, rifle, and self. And then, Virgil's memories from 20 years ago, the year his brother Mose died. We will use the power of cinema to climb into Virgil's mindscape, freezing time, warping it, shattering it, allowing him to make peace with his past and stride into a more hopeful future.
It's been said that Montana is a small town with very long streets. And Montana wants to give us the key to this epic town. And the Montana Film Office has even offered us the governor's plane to fly investors in and take them fishing. Most importantly, the towns and rural communities along the High Line couldn't be more excited. They've let us into their homes and will give us inexpensive access to bars, hotels, ranches, cars, cattle, horses, and mosquitoes.
We are educators as well as filmmakers. We are committed to involving and empowering young Native American students, artists, and storytellers in this project. Opportunities to work on feature films on the res don't come around very often. Via our partnership with Longhouse Media, a Seattle-based nonprofit organization, a number of Native interns will work on our production, learning state-of-the-art cinema skills to take back to their communities, or to help launch their careers.
This story, about a man who survives great loss and transcends self-destruction by regaining a sense of heritage and renewing his bond of blood to the land, is a story that has empowered generations of readers. Our film will continue and even expand that process. We see it as a bulwark against hopelessness and suicide. We see it as a testament to the place, the people, and the lasting power of James Welch's vision.
I Our desire is to premiere Winter in the Blood at the Sundance Film Festival in January 2012. We feel our film has the depth of character, emotional power of story, pedigree of talent, and uniqueness of vision to compete for grand jury and audience awards. Like recent Sundance winners, Winter's Bone, Precious, and Frozen River, we will use that momentum to launch the film's theatrical release, as well as other ancillary sales. After Sundance and other prestigious film festivals, we will roll out the film's theatrical release in late 2012, as a lead into the Golden Globes, Independent Spirit, and Academy Awards season.
This is our vision and our quest, to make a beautiful, provocative feature film with a heartbreaking and hilarious story that has universal appeal. To make it the right way, with the right cast and crew at the right price, and with the right financing partners, ensuring that our new American classic not only creates a healthy return on its investment, but also honors its source by becoming a critically acclaimed film that will have a social impact and a presence in our culture beyond entertainment. Your contributions are the seeds from which this film will bloom.